Okay, here's a recap for the entire year. Now, in this episode, we're going to cover what has changed in the last 12 months. So this is our end of year list, 2025. What improvements have been made on VA claims process, the breakdown of the developments basically from late 2024 to 2025 related to the PAC Act, GI Bill, education, everything, home loans. So what's new and what's changed in 2025? Number one, the PAC Act, the VA disability claims and the toxic exposure. The PAC Act remains the biggest recent expansion of the VA benefits package. It expands eligibility for VA care and disability benefits for veterans across generations. We're talking burn pits, Agent Orange, toxic substances, the largest. In 2025, more presumptive conditions and deployments and exposure locations were added, meaning more veterans now qualify. As of mid-2024, the VA had approved 1.1 million PAC Act-related claims. However, there is an increase in scrutiny as well. So a recent investigation reported a surge in disability ratings, particularly 100% ratings, and suggested that some of these may stem from aggressive and sometimes misleading marketing by for-profit claims consultants. That's where we come in. Do not do a claim shark. Listen, no claim shark. We are a veteran service organization. We are not going to charge you a nickel. Advocacy groups will argue that the increase in awards is disproportionately benefiting some at the expense of other people not being fairly treated. Not true, and that's going to hurt you if you don't step up, even if you're only partially evaluated. So what it means is file your claim now. The expanded eligibility under the PAC Act gives more veterans a chance to get compensation and health care, especially if you were exposed to the burn pits, chemicals, or other hazardous material. But also be very cautious about for-pay consultants or coaches offering a fast track or guarantee high rating disabilities. They cannot do it. And we are publicly scrutinizing them, and we're testifying before Congress because we want it to stop. Number two.
GI Bill, education benefits. According to VA related benefit summaries, 2025 sees an expanded support, increased stipend amounts, more vocational training funds, and improved support for dependents and children of veterans in some cases. The VA still recommends checking their official GI Bill page periodically, as upcoming policy or guidance changes can affect eligibility, benefits, or which schools or programs qualify. So if you're considering going back to school or training, now is a good time to reassess your eligibility under the updated GI benefit terms or GI Bill terms. So make sure you do that, check it out, and make sure what you're looking for or what you're expecting is what you're going to get. Before we go any further, let's just tell everybody, don't forget to like the page, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and number three.
Yeah, before we go off of that, a big one that I saw, and the veteran community is complaining about it, and it particularly impacts active duty service members who file for the tuition assistances. During the government shutdown, nothing was approved, and if you enrolled in a college course during that era, you may not get paid for it. Yep. All right, so that's why you got to keep updated on this information. All right, the VA home loan. At number three, the VA home loan and the mortgage support. A major piece of legislation and the development was the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act, House HR 1815. It was signed into law in 2025. It creates a partial claim program to help veterans who have fallen behind in mortgage payments, offering a way forward to prevent foreclosure. Now, this reform means more protection for veteran homeowners struggling financially. We are not giving financial advice here, but I'm telling you that if you're at risk, reach out to your whoever you get your loan through, because there is VA assistance. Now, the overall housing assistance ecosystem, that's home loans, grants, rental support, is being highlighted more broadly in 2025. You're probably starting to see advertisements for it where a veteran who is receiving VA benefits can have his bathroom redone or her bathroom redone. If you have any questions about this, we specifically can't answer it as a veteran service organization, but I'm gonna use my partner's phrase, we know a guy. So VA back home loans, or if you plan to get one, it would be smart to renew the rules first, especially if you're under financial stress or you're worried about mortgage default.
VA claims processing and the administrative context. Despite the expanded benefits and reforms, claims processing under the Veterans Benefits Administration, or the VBA, remains slow for many veterans. Delays in scheduling exams, C&P exams, backlog, and processing times continue to be a hurdle in 2025. But at the same time, the administration under Doug Collins, Secretary of the VA, has publicly reaffirmed commitment to maintaining veterans' benefits, rejecting rumors of cuts and affirming that benefits services are being protected.
Tim and I were in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. We heard it from the man's mouth himself.
Yep.
No benefits are being cut. We heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yep. We listened to him talk, 100%. So make sure that you're still filing your claims. Like I said, I know if you've been watching our videos, I reopened my claim in July. It took 47 days to run through the system. So that's not anything here me saying, oh, you're going to get 47 days. It just depends on the claim. There's a lot of factors. If you watch our videos, you know all the factors that go into that.
Right.
So it could be shorter, it could be longer. But anyway.
All right, listen. This remains critically important. It was true the first day the VA opened their doors, and it's true today. And Tim says it all the time. Start a folder for every VA claim you have. Document everything. Service records, deployments, exposures, medical history, presumptive conditions under the PAC Act make some of these claims easier, but thorough documentation remains critical. Be wary of 100% guaranteed fast track promises from a for-profit consultant. I'm going to keep hitting this and beating this drum until you're tired of it.
Yep.
They are making money off your back. I'm going to give you an example because we saw this one. A for-profit organization moved the veteran from 20 to 50%, and then the veteran waited a number of years, went back and figured the system out himself. The for-profit organization got paid when he did his own work and moved it forward because he signed the contract. You can lose money now, and you can lose it in the future to these guys. We are fighting against Claim Shark. So stay up to date on all of the VA rules. Make sure your loans protections. Seek help early and seek help as early as possible. And do this sooner rather than later. And the one that we're working on right now is the PAC Act. The Richard Starr Act. Yeah. We're trying to get that across the finish line because that protects a specific group of veterans that fought in Iraq and they're falling through the cracks right now. Look at Iraq and Afghanistan. Look up Richard Starr. Guy died of cancer waiting for assistance.
So here we are now.
Yep.
We're a week out, man. A week from today.
Today.
I may not be here.
You may not be here.
I may not be here right now, and I may not be here then, but he'll be here.
I will be here. We are going to do it.
A week from today, we're going to be giving away.
Is it be floating right here?
Yep, right here. This is where somewhere right in here. It's going to be right there. It'll look a lot like this.
Like one of these gaming PCs.
That's being given away on a week from today, December the 13th, right here at the Denton VFW. In our Esports Gaming Suite. You need to register for this. Check out in the Discord link below. Click on that, go to Discord. You're going to get all the rules, the details on the giveaway, what you need to do, how you need to get in there to get signed in. You got 1 week to get it done.
That's right.
So you need to get there. And that PC has been donated generously by Ex Arribas. So we're very grateful to them. It was built just like these were by Paradox Customs.
Right.
Shout out to them for doing this for us. So you can join us next Saturday, the 13th, for some fun, some fellowship, some game playing. Take a look at your VA claim, and then you get the chance to get that gaming machine under your Christmas tree.
That's right.
So until the next video, I guess we sign off here and say good luck. Get in there. Get your chance to win that PC.
A week from today.
It's a really cool PC. So get in there. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.